NC State will get another shot at Syracuse. It'll happen here at the ACC Tournament. Welcome. I'm Joe Giglio, joined by Luke DeCock. And Luke, NC State beats Miami 67-58 tonight in the Greensboro Coliseum, and they get another chance at Syracuse tomorrow. Looked a little dicey there in the second half for the Wolfpack, though, didn't it?
Dicey at times, for sure. It's 53-51 Miami. NC State had led for almost the entire second half. Really, at that point, you wonder, is this where NC State falls apart? Because Miami's putting a lot of pressure on at that point. But TJ Warren and Ralston Turner had led the Wolfpack through the second half at that point. They came through at that point, sparked a 12-0 run that put NC State over the top.
Yeah, we've seen that before. NC State can't close the game, including at Syracuse, 55-54 on the road and against the number one team in the country, a game they desperately needed, and now they get another shot at them. The question is, will they take advantage of that opportunity?
And, you're coming off a game, you've got some tired legs maybe, having played tonight. And Syracuse, maybe a little bit of a different team than the first time NC State saw them. The way they're shooting the ball right now, they've struggled. There may be some vulnerabilities there. And I think the key for NC State is the way Ralston Turner played tonight. It was not easy for him to get open. Miami paid a lot of attention to Turner as much as they did to Warren. And he was able to kind of go back and forth across some of these baseline screens. He was hitting step-back threes. He was shot faking. He was doing a lot to get open. He won't have to do that against Syracuse because they're not going to be aggressive like that out of their zone the way Miami was at times tonight. But he will have to hit open threes, and he's going to get those looks, and that's going to be key for NC State if they want to beat Syracuse this time around.
5 threes from Turner, 22 points, and you're right. In the game up in Syracuse, it was Kyle Washington who was in the supporting role. And that's what Mark Godfrey talked about after the game. When they get some other guys going, they're a pretty dangerous team. It's something that you've written about before, too. Syracuse, it'll be interesting tomorrow. What do you think the reception is for Jim Boeheim? We've had the comments about Greensboro, but also the last time he was in this state, he lost his mind in
went
Durham.
Nuts. Just one of the strangest things I saw all season. There's no question about it. It's going to be very interesting. I think regardless of what the reception is for Boeheim, and I'm just as curious as you are, because it could be ugly for all we know, and it could be sort of bemused. He's kind of, at this point, he's been around long enough. He's kind of your crazy drunk uncle. But I do think the atmosphere, regardless of whatever happens, is going to be fantastic in here because the State fans are going to be pumped up. The Syracuse fans, this will be their first ACC tournament game. They're going to be pumped up. We've already seen a lot of them floating around town. And then you've got Duke and Carolina both playing, or Duke playing after State, so the Duke fans will be here, and the Carolina fans play it. Carolina plays it too. The Carolina fans will be here. So I think you have the potential for really one of those 7 o'clock showcases that really is what makes the ACC tournament so much fun.
I thought if State was going to stumble, it would be tonight, Thursday night. That would be the NC State thing to do. Syracuse has lost 4 of their last 6 games after a 25-0 start. Seemed like a little bit of that luck has run out. Now, a lot of their fans, that we have new fans on Twitter who follow us and let us know, they did this last year. They did this last year, and they went to the Final Four.
To me, the key is Cooney. They need the outside shooting. He hasn't been delivering it in the last month. They've really struggled. If he gets going from 3, then Syracuse is the team it was at the start of the year, especially with Grant back and presumably healthy. So I think there's a wild card there, but who knows, because it hasn't happened for them the last month.
Well, we're going to find out tomorrow night. Come back again and join us right here at newsandobserver.com.